And although the safer at home order has been extended, one local health expert thinks Alabama may have reopened a little too fast. As cases climb, so does the number of hospitalizations. Dr. Hassoun says they used to see 2 to 3 patients with COVID-19, but now they see at least 3 to 5. And even though more testing is being done, he says that's not necessarily the reason for the rise in case numbers. There's still a lot of community spread.
Schools, campuses, summer camps and stuff, everybody gonna need to follow really the strict guideline. And if they cannot, they better completely close, because, we don't want to see just the increase, but we don't want to see death.
Dr. Hassoun says if cases continue to climb at this rate, hospitals will likely become overwhelmed.